Hi, it's Sarah here from Crafting and Stamping, and I'm here with a special sort of one-off video today. It's probably best described as an unboxing, and it's of the Fitting Florets collection that we've got that is premiering in November. The whole collection is including the framed florets stamp set. There's actually also another stamp set which is a Christmas set if you want to get the whole lot together. There's the framed florets dies. There's a set of papers, and let me just share these are called the Fitting Florets papers. Now, some of these things are only going to be available for a short time, so I will go over them in a bit with you. These papers have got floral designs on one side and then more subtle patterns on the other side, and I'll come back to some of these in a bit. And another part of the collection is these gold adhesive-backed swirls, and as you can see, they've got a pretty little design on them, and these are self-adhesive peel and stick, so they're great. So let's just go through these. What I really wanted to share with you is specifically the dies, because these dies do a little bit more than it first seems. So we've got some dies that die cut out elements from this stamp set in particular, and you can see this is at 95%, so they actually cut much closer to the margin than it seems when you've got them on here. So you've got each of these images cut out, and they don't all fit on together, but that one and that one. So all of the images in the stamp set can be die cut out. In addition to those that die cut out the images, you've then also got these dies that will die cut extra little outline sprigs and leaves, and you've got one that goes in both directions, so that's nice to be able to put around something, as you will see in a bit. So those are extras. And then we've got the oval dies. Let me show you the oval dies, because like I say, these are deceptive. So it looks as though you've got 3 oval dies, but it does more. Now this heart die just cuts out the hearts. It doesn't cut out anything else, and you'll get all your little hearts as well that you can save to put in a shaker if you want to, or you can just chuck them away. So that's that one. Now this next one cuts 2. It cuts an outer and an inner, so you're getting 2 ovals from this one die. You can keep them together and just adhere them in place around each other, or of course you can mix and match with a different colour, so you could die cut the same thing and switch the colours around, but you're getting 2 ovals from that one die. And the same thing with this last one. Again, we're getting 2 ovals. We get an outer and an inner die cut at the same time. So again, we can pop these back together, adhere them on the card together in place, or we can mix and match colours, or we can start to layer different bits together. So we can put this together with this one. We can layer these up, or we could do the whole lot at once, although with that it could get a little bit lost. Or you can put these 2 together. You can mix and match with the hearts, so you could put that there and then have that layered as well. Or you could choose to pop that there and then maybe go with a different colour inner. So many choices with these ovals, and I don't think that it's really done justice to it when you see the sort of words on paper showing what they are, because you don't realise that it's actually cutting multiple ovals. So like I say, we've got that one that does that. We have this one that cuts these two, and we've got this one that cuts these. So great sort of mix and match capabilities with the ovals. And to be honest, I bought this for the ovals, and it's just a bonus that I've got everything else as well. So just a tiny bit more, because the oval, the frames and the stamp set, the dies and the stamp set are going to be available in the upcoming January to June catalogue that will be coming out obviously in January. So these are going to be around for a little while, but what's not going to be around, these are only for the November launch. You won't be able to get the papers in the future. Now, I love having these papers that mix and match with dies and stamps, because what we can do here, the best thing to do to check this out, those off to one side, is just have a little look to see what designs match. So you can see that this flower set here matches this one, which means that we can die cut it out with that framelit. And similarly this one, that's the same design but in Blushing Bride rather than need to double check what the colour is, forgotten for the moment. So you've got those that you can die cut out. And then if we switch to this one, you can see that this flower, you just need to be a little bit careful because there are different sizes of this flower all over this paper. But if you grab the right size, then you can use this die to die cut out this flower. So that's what I would recommend. Have a little look on your patterns for anything that matches, and then see whether it, just check whether it matches size wise, because some of these flowers are a bit too big. You won't be able to die cut out, or you could, but you'll lose the edges die cutting out that sort of larger one. So nothing to stop you actually doing that, but I really prefer the ones where you're actually getting the whole flower. And just an extra little tip is for lining this up, because it goes right to the edges, then a tip for just lining this up is just make sure that these indentations line up with the lines of the petals. So check all your indentations are just lined up with those lines like that, and that'll give you a precision cut. Okay, so I hope that that has given you a little bit more of an idea of what's actually in this collection. I do think it's a great collection. I didn't get the Christmas sentiments because I've already got some great Christmas sentiments, and in actual fact I do love this piece in particular for Christmas cards, but some of the others could work. I think that works quite nicely as a Christmas card as well, and then I've got plenty of others for different occasions throughout the rest of the year. So I think that this is a great little collection of stamps and dies, and at the moment the papers as well. Like I say, the papers are only available for a very limited time, So if you are interested, I'd recommend getting them in November with the papers so that you've got something for die cutting out the flowers and having flowers that designs that match the stamps. So thank you for stopping by, and I'll be back again soon.